you from the comments section. But when I do, I'm actually talking about the inbound links coming from forums who are talking about me. Okay, so here's the thing. The complaint that I saw, I don't always follow these links because it's just people are going to say what they're going to say. I've been blogging since 2005. I've pretty much seen everything that people have to offer about their opinions of me and the things that I say and the things that I do, so I'm just kind of very indifferent to it, you know. It's like, somebody on the internet thinks I'm crazy. Okay. But here's the thing, is I clicked through the other day because I was seeing an enormous amount of hits come through, and it was all viewing this video that I had made of reading an article for the newspaper about drug dealers stealing laundry soap and cashing it in for, you know, whatnot. So the complaint was something about, like, this lady is just going on for 20 minutes about laundry soap and drug dealers. Does she, like, not understand that they're doing this? And I think, God, there was something else to the comment. It was something to the effect of, oh yeah. And did you also see the video of her throwing a paper route? She's crazy. No, let me tell you about crazy. First of all, paper routes, it's no joke. And you get a little weird doing them. I admit that I don't really like to be out in the daylight, such as I am on Sundays, because it takes a little longer, and, you know, having to talk to people, and I'm sleep deprived, and I'm a little weird. There was a incident. Anyways, let me tell you about crazy. The guy with the murder clown in front of his house, and we're not talking about a house, we're talking about an apartment, so this is actually on a patio, okay? Not only does he have a murder clown out front, he also has, I noticed last night, and it kind of, he has a bunch of Beanie Babies hanging from their necks from a tree, as well as little skeletons hanging from their necks from the tree, and he has a sign that says, "Beware of the owner, don't worry about the dog," and he has Thomas the Tank Engine in golf cart form parked on his front patio. I'm not even remotely kidding you, okay? And the thing is what I hear when I see that is like, you know, the little Thomas the Tank Engine song, except without any music, and it's just children being like, "They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8." And it's all creepy. That's what I'm like thinking when I see that. It's like, oh. Oh, and then there's goats. He has goats. He has about 15 goats, and they make all their noises and stuff when I get the hell out of there. Back to my point. You want to talk crazy. I've seen some shit. I can tell you some shit. But the thing is that the complaint was, you know, she's going on for 20 minutes. I had to keep taking breaks. Okay, here's the thing. I made a really long video with a lot of commentary and a lot of repeated use of the phrase, "It feels good to be a gangsta," and "Gangstas like soft clothes," and what else did I say? I don't know. I just read from the newspaper. I happen to be a local news junkie. That's why I actually enjoy print media distribution, because I get free newspapers and I get to read them, and it's, I don't know, it's one of those things. As far as craft jobs go, the newspaper routes are fucking perfect for me. So, here's the deal. My point that I want to make, if I have one, I'm not sure that I do, is this. Getting kind of up in arms and making a deal about me sharing a really long video about something that I found amusing is not really all that different from spending 20 minutes, whether you took breaks or not, watching the video and then taking the time to go and post about it somewhere. It's, you know, this is the internet. I've been doing this since 2005. There's really not much you can say to me anymore that's going to shock me or make me, like, you know, oh my God, that hurt my feelings. There's very, very few things I haven't already seen said about me, and very few things that I really give a shit to comment on. That's, you know, it is what it is. But the thing is look, I believe me, I read your website. I've been there. I'm subscribed. Not in the forums. Do not participate in the forums. Mostly because I've read the comment section. Good friend of mine the other day says, don't ever read the comment section. Why can't I learn this? And it's like, yeah, you're right, because the idiots are in the comment section. So here's what I see one time, and this particular comment sticks out. It was a response to a post about Cecily K. I think that's how you say her name. I don't know. I only started reading her because someone was like, this is awful. So I do it too. I know you read me because I'm awful, but I read people because they're awful too. This comment that struck me was they were talking about Cecily. Cecily had done one of her many random things that she does. And someone in the comments section says that at least once a day she will tell her husband, you do not get a say. And then I giggle madly. You're making jokes from the internet at your husband who probably doesn't know what you're talking about. It's one thing to say things like, cool story, bro, but like, or I can't think of any memes right now. I do speak in meme. I'm not above you, but when I do speak in meme, it's probably something that, you know, has made its rounds and isn't just something that a forum of cackling women folk. I don't know if there's men on there. I assume not. I don't think there's any men on the internet. See, there's no women on the internet, but it's like, not in the blog world. It's all women. And you guys are cackling about something that Cecily said at one point about, which who the hell knows who Cecily even is, okay? Maybe people know who Deuce is, maybe. But whenever I've brought her up, people are like, who? Because it's different. Nobody in my life really follows the blog stuff. And unless her husband follows the blog stuff, being like, you do not get to say, I giggle madly. You kind of look like an idiot. Do I look like an idiot being on the internet reading from newspapers and talking to you good people? Yeah? Do I care? No. I have lots of stuff that I do besides interneting. I'm active in the community. Guess what I did yesterday? See this? It's not a tattoo. It's really faded. It's a paw print. It's a stamp because I got to be on the field for the Inland Empire Police Canine Association. Sorry. I got to be on the field for their show taking pictures. This is a non-profit organization, and the show was police dogs biting the shit out of people. And I have to say, okay, you want to talk about internet memes, best use of the Harlem Shake I've ever seen, okay? The dudes in the big, like, you know, dog protection marshmallow suits, and they're wearing sombreros, and they're like on the field, and they're dancing, and then the dogs get let out, bite the shit out of them. And these dogs, they're airborne, and they get on them, and they bite, and they hang on, and they're like, ow, ow, ow. And you know, the cop's like, good boy. And, you know, I mean, that was the best. With the exception of the video where they throw a brick into a dryer, that was the best use of the Harlem Shake I have ever seen, hands down. That was fantastic. So, you know, I'm active in the community. I do things. I go out. I don't boast charity because I think it's shitty, but there's quite a few things that I do. Also, you will notice that I did mention, I think yesterday, and I had updated my donations page to reflect that the San Bernardino City Shelter is running out of supplies, like cleaning supplies, cat litter, you know, and there's also a shelter in Orange County that's out of food. So, and I can't do everything for everybody, and I'm also really little and not very well known, and I'm not very you know, I don't know, I think I'm well known because people fucking certainly talk about me, and I certainly get a lot of hits, even when I'm not being linked from somewhere. But, my reach only goes so far. Although it's kind of cool because every once in a while someone will pop up and say, hey, because you told me to do this, I did it. For example, the lady who recently joined the Foster Care to Success situation and is now a mentor for a emancipated foster youth who is in college. And she is their mentor for the next year, and that's really cool. I like knowing that stuff. That's cool. And so, I'm going to read from the newspaper sometimes, and I'm going to do all kinds of weird shit, and I'm going to post too much information, and I'm going to probably not entertain you or entertain you too well. I don't know. I don't really care. This is just what I do. It is what it is. Take it for what it's worth. Maybe, I don't know, not saying you don't contribute to society, but maybe you could contribute more to society. I don't know. So, P.S. Contributing to society. Newspapers, okay? Take them to your local animal shelters. They are as good as gold, okay? Do it. I recently did at the shelter that's out of cleaning supplies and stuff, and it made me feel like a champion because you know what I get? A hell of a lot of newspapers. I get stacks and stacks of newspapers. I got all kinds of leftovers. I get all kinds of shit, and you know what? Might as well be doing something while I'm doing nothing. Alright, so, yeah. I was trying to close out with, like Tide's, like catchphrase or whatever, but I realized they don't really have one, or maybe they do, but I don't watch TV, so I was going to say something like, stay Tide fresh, or I don't know, so instead it was like, open your head and smile.